All right, I think this is on. All right, what is up, guys? And we are back. First YouTube video back in a very, very long time. But it took a long time off from YouTube. Honestly, after my prep, I was just absolutely drained from like all types of YouTube content and really just wanted to take a break from it. I think me and Elliot did it for like 40 weeks straight. And you know, it was amazing, dude. I had an amazing prep, amazing summer, and everything was absolutely, you know, went perfectly. But just kind of got tired doing YouTube. But my plan was to get back in 2024 for a couple different reasons. You know, one big reason, my little cousin River, I know you're watching this, he's a huge fan of my YouTube content. He asked me when I went home when I was going to do my next YouTube video because he has been waiting on me to post the next YouTube video. So I was like, you're right, I need to get back into YouTube. Also, you know, with YouTube, it's honestly one of my favorite forms of content to make. So I really wanted to get back into it just because it's really more like one-on-one. And as you can see, like even doing like the more mic'd up videos, and I know like how mainstream fitness influencer of me, but you know, it is hot right now. So I figured we kind of try some of that out, but I do kind of want to put my own spin on it as well. Like doing more like workout edits, because that's what Elliot is like really good at, is the workout edits. And it's going to be a lot less cuts and stuff. It's going to be a lot more simple to edit, more sustainable over time, so I can kind of spend more time like one-on-one with you guys. Because I live alone now. I don't know if you guys know this, but I got a new apartment in Houston. So I live alone now. I love my new place, and I love living alone. Very peaceful. I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like here in a second. I'll take you can get a little spin around. So yeah, but you know, for this like type of content, you know, it's going to be a lot more one-on-one, probably a little slower pace. But we're going to do a workout edit here in a little bit, and it's actually going to be fun because, you know, I'm actually doing a leg day, which I've actually personally never done for my YouTube, an actual leg day. And so this is going to be the first leg day ever. But if you guys have been keeping up with me on social media, and if you don't, first of all, if you don't follow me on social media, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, IG at Adam Bunnell. And I've been growing my legs. So I'd say right now is probably like the strongest my legs have honestly ever been, even in college, because I played college baseball, and you know, real big focus when you play college baseball is like leg strength, you know, back squat, front squat, goblet squat, all that stuff, hamstring work. But when I got into bodybuilding, I kind of took some time off of that, kind of neglected hitting legs, even my prep, just because when you're in men's physique, you don't necessarily focus too much on legs because you don't get judged on legs, right? So we focus more on upper body, cut one leg day out and put another upper body day in there to focus on sustaining more muscle mass during your cut for your upper body. So I got back into legs, grew the hell out of my legs. So I don't know if, like I said, if you haven't caught up with me on social media lately, go check out the leg gains, something I'm really, really proud of. So I've been hitting legs really, really hard, guys, and I've really been enjoying doing it, which is the funny thing, because legs are one of those things that like people always like hate doing, and they're just kind of like, yeah, I really don't want to do that today. But you know, there's a big power in being able to do something you don't want to do, right? And so I've been enjoying doing it. I've been enjoying the progress with the leg day. But as always, for our pre-workout meal, we are going to do 50 grams of cream of rice. I don't know if you guys have ever tried cream of rice. I have not stopped eating it since prep. So as for like my diet and how it's been since we stopped doing YouTube, it's been really actually pretty good. So, you know, going through bodybuilding preps and going through deep cuts the last 2 years, it does mess up your hunger hormones, which is called the ghrelin, your ghrelin. And so for the last 2 years, my ghrelin has been kind of like, you know, way up, which means I've been like really hungry and dealing with kind of like hunger pains. And I'd say like for the first time in like 2 years, I'm finally at the point in the last 2-3 months where it's manageable, and like I'm honestly not very hungry anymore. And so I have to actually focus on eating food to grow, because the whole point of this year for me is to grow, right? To grow muscle mass, to accrue more muscle mass, get bigger than last year, and to compete again, hopefully 2025. But I don't know. I could see myself just saying screw it and doing a quick show in 2024, just because I personally love prep. I love prep. I don't know why. It just challenges me. It you know, makes me become like a better person by focusing more on myself and focusing on my weaknesses and just really putting myself in this headspace of like absolute freaking killer. And I absolutely love it. So I don't know, might do a show in 2024, might wait and just grow this year and do a show in 2025, but I will be on stage someday. I can promise you that. I love bodybuilding and I don't want to quit, and I am going to do at least a couple more shows. people always ask me like, well, you want to be like an IFBB pro? I don't know. I just like doing this stuff, guys. I just want to keep doing it. So not really focusing that much. And not to say that like I don't have a focus. My focus is getting better, right? Like progression. That's my focus. And you know, if someday I'm in this spot where, you know, I'm competing on a national stage, then I'm gonna give it my all. Anyways, 50 grams of cream of rice. Gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave for about 3 minutes. So you gotta find the really sweet spot for cream of rice with like putting the water in it. I have it like down packed. If you do too much, it'll overflow in the microwave and your whole day will be ruined. On prep, it overflowed a couple times and I would literally just pour it all out and start again because I was like an absolute freak about being everything to an absolute dot, but I'm not as much now. So as for my calories right now, guys, I'm right at about 23 to 2,500 per day. So I was at 3,000 for the majority of the last 2 months. And my goal with cutting them down just a bit was to tighten up a little bit, get a little bit leaner without sacrificing any muscle mass I've accrued, because I have got pretty dang strong. But with that, I'm back at like 23 to 2,500 calories, 225 to 250 grams of protein, 250 grams to 300 grams of carbs, about 50 to 60 grams of fat per day, usually my go-to. My fat sources right now are eggs, almond butter. You guys know I love almond butter. Beef. Beef's a huge one, guys. I've been really enjoying eating beef. One, because on prep, it actually really upset my stomach because I went probably a couple years without eating beef in general. And when I got into prep and got really low on food, it actually kind of started to mess with my stomach. So it's something I want to start incorporating very like every single day, so my body gets used to it. So next time I do go on a prep, we can utilize beef, because beef is really good for many different reasons. It has all natural creatine in it. It has micronutrients that are very sustainable for your diet as well. And so that's definitely something that we want to do going forward. Me and Coach Adrian, you guys know my coach Adrian, we want to keep beef in the diet, so we get my body used to beef. So as for my protein sources, typical: eggs, egg whites, chicken, protein powder, and beef. Yeah. I'll show you my protein powder I've been using. So I've been using Rise a lot. I know you guys are actually going to probably laugh. I was one of the guys who fell for the TikTok shop Rise stuff. There's a deal. I was like, I'm not going to miss out on a deal. I'm not one to skip out on a bargain. So I went ahead and got some of those. I got 3 tubs of those, and I've been really liking them. They taste pretty good. I really like the Nutter Butter one. That was actually probably one of my favorite ones. But yeah, so we got this all sauced up. So let's talk about what we put in this guy. So we go ahead and put 1 scoop, probably 1 to 1.5 scoops of this vanilla peanut butter Rise protein. Boom. It was something to grow on. And then 5 cranks of pink salt. So pink salt's really good for electrolyte imbalances and hydration. And then put a little cinnamon. So cinnamon's actually good for shuttling carbohydrates into the muscle. So you mix that all together with the fast-acting carbohydrates from the cream of rice, you're in business. So gonna be a good leg day. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and stir this guy up. All nice and neat. Where's my spoon? So I'm weird. I have all these spoons in here, but I swear I will only use one. And I'll show you why. I've used this same spoon every single day for probably the last 9 months, because it's like the smallest one. And on prep, I use it because like when you're eating really small amounts of food, I use like a small spoon, so it makes me feel like I'm eating more bites, and so it like prohibits me from eating way too fast. And so that's something that, and I just kind of kept using the spoon. It's just like kind of a lucky spoon to me, I guess. So this is the only spoon I use, guys. Small spoons. Small spoons matter. Mix this all nice and neat. So once you know that you have a really good consistency of cream of rice, is when it looks like this. like almost like a cake. And you know, it tastes like a dessert as well. So if you guys want to have a good dessert, good pre-workout meal with fast-acting carbohydrates, this is a great one. So go ahead and mix this guy up. So what I've been doing too, to make it even a little bit more delicious, I put 2 packs of Trivia on top of it. Like such. Give it a little sweet. So I use Trivia. Trivia is an all-natural, it's from the stevia leaf, so it's an all-natural sweetener. So as opposed to like a sucralose or a dextrose, stevia is a lot better for you, a lot healthier. Didn't use it on prep. When I get into prep, I'd cut out all artificial sweeteners. But if there's one artificial sweetener that, you know, I would say that's, you know, okay to use, especially when, you know, you're not really in like a deep cut or like trying to get on stage, stevia. So anyways, put some almond butter, 20 grams of almond butter, guys. So the reason why I put almond butter on top of this is because scientifically, what fats do to carbohydrates during, like before your workout, is they slow down the digestion of carbohydrates so you can utilize that energy for longer. So putting like a scoop or 20 grams, I put 20 grams, but like a scoop of almond butter, peanut butter on top of your pre-workout meal will actually help you sustain that energy for longer, help you sustain the energy during your workout. And it just tastes freaking good. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter is like one of my favorite flavors of all time. So anyways, it kind of looks like this. Beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and eat this guy, and we're gonna head to the land. So yep, we got the workout plan set. Also, let's see, I've been eating this, I guess I do have a lot of Rise products right now. So for my pre-workout, I actually need some more pre-workout. I actually bought this. So I'm not like sponsored by any company, guys. Don't have a supplement sponsor. I mean, I get like the odd free supplement from like Eric, who's with Gorilla Mind, or some of my friends who are with companies, but I'm personally not with a company right now. So I still buy my pre-workout, which that's fine, man. It's not really that big of a deal. Anyways, 2 scoops of this. I'm gonna talk 2 scoops, we talk money scoops. Boom. 2 scoops of that, put some ice in there. I don't know how people drink their pre-workout like lukewarm. I could never. Fill that guy up. And there we go. All right, we are good to go. So this is gonna get better as we go, guys. I honestly have no idea how this video is going to turn out or how it's going to go, but I know the first thing people are going to think is like, oh, you're doing like, you know, the Sam Solik type of videos. Maybe, yeah. I mean, that's what's hot right now. That's what's like hot, and like you kind of just follow the trends and make your own spin on it. So we're not going to do exactly what he's doing, but we're definitely going to figure something out along those lines. That's going to be kind of more informational based, more one-on-one based, because I think there's really, the content that he brings to the table and brings to the industry is doing so well because it's a lot more personalized. It's like just like you hanging out with him, and that's about it, right? So definitely want to start doing definitely wanted to start doing that, because I felt like, you know, I made a bunch of YouTube videos last year, like 10 to 20 minute YouTube videos, and some of them did very well, but like looking back on them, you guys never really got to know me. Like it was just like Adam on prep and like what Adam had going on. My everyday life, what it really consists of is this right here, doing my client work. So shout out to my clients as well. Big reason why I stopped YouTube was a while because I was building my online coaching business from the ground up, and it's absolutely flourishing now. Have almost 35 amazing clients, started a women's side to the program, and everyone's loving it. And so really wanted to start doing, you know, what I like doing again, which is doing YouTube, making good content. My tripod's actually in my car right now, so I don't know how well that this is going to sit, like kind of like stand, but it's going good so far. So yeah, anyways, I live about 18 minutes from Alphaland now. I enjoy the drive. It's a nice quiet drive, and it's like, so I used to live about 4 minutes from Alphaland, right? It's about 4 minutes from Alphaland. Now I live about a little bit further, but I don't mind it at all, because the place I live is like really, really nice. Like it's called Sugarland, and Sugarland itself is very residential, very quiet. There's a trail, a 5-mile trail that goes all the way around my neighborhood that I walk every single morning, because I try to aim to like 10 to 15K steps every single day. So why hitting steps are so important in general is that, 10,000 steps itself will burn 400 calories, right? And so steps are a form of cardio, what's called low intensity cardio. So it's not very taxing on your body. It's not very harmful on your body, as opposed to like a stair stepper or incline treadmill, which is going to accrue a little bit more inflammation on your body, and inflammation on the body can actually lead to not being able to lose weight, and also not be able to synthesize muscle gain. So keeps me lean, keeps me active. It's something that is kind of difficult to do in the morning, and I've always been the type of guy, my morning routine is like how I really structure and start my day, and so I love it. So I walk about 5 miles every single morning, get back, do probably like 6 to 10 hours of client work, social media work, posting my own posts, and doing coaching posts, doing on my own marketing, because I'm a one-man team right now for my business. Eventually I do want to get to the point where I start to hire more people, get more people on, but that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm loving it, clients are loving it, clients are making great progress, and now we're back on YouTube, so that's like a big goal of mine, so I'm really, really happy with that. But my socials, that's just my Instagram, hasn't really been doing that well, to be honest with you guys. I'm one of the guys, like, I guess small, if you want to call me a creator at least, I'm one of the smaller creators still. But I've only really been doing social media for about a year and a half, right? So 2 years ago, graduated in 2021, played Division I college baseball at Southern Illinois. Still stay in contact with a bunch of my good teammates from there, and really never got into social media just because of that. I mean, I was an athlete, and like social media wasn't my first thing. Well, now like social media is my life, right? So I really do want to grow my socials in the most non-materialistic way possible. One, because it's a goal that I set out to do when I moved to Houston, was grow my social media presence, be able to influence people, be able to make a positive impact on people, leave people better than I found them. And now I got a great company to do that, and I really want to grow my socials around that company and kind of just build an empire. And so that's kind of where my mind's been at. And social media growth is hard, and so it's not meant for everybody. But I'll tell you right now, I'm a stubborn ass dude. Excuse my language. I promised my family that I would not curse as much in my YouTube videos, but I am a stubborn ass dude, so I probably will never quit until I actually do get a good social media presence, or social media following, if you will. So that's kind of the goal this year. I work for myself now. I'm self-employed. Fitness is my literally my life. I make my money and my living through fitness of my company, and I go to the gym, and that's kind of my everyday routine. So this is kind of literally a stick copy and paste from what I did yesterday, right? But now you guys are along for the ride, which I think could be a really good thing. It kind of gets to show you guys literally my everyday life here in Houston. But yeah, so head to the gym. Just texted Elliot, so I think Elliot's just decided me to do YouTube. It's kind of been our kind of side project for the majority of the time that we've been here. And I've kind of explained to you how me and Elliot met, and we've been doing YouTube for so freaking long, and it's kind of been our project, growing my social media through YouTube and making good content for you guys. He works for YoungLA now, has a really good job with YoungLA. He works as a graphic designer. I'm really happy for him, really proud of him, how far he's came. But at the end of the day, like this YouTube right here is still like our kind of like side project. And you know, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is really, really cool. So really cool to see. But I think we're like 70 subscribers away from 1,000. So if you're listening to this, go run up and subscribe, like this video, and comment on it so to boost the algorithm, help your boy out a little bit, especially on his first video back. There's not like a good or bad outcome to this video. Like if it does bad, then so what? I'm not really ever the type of dude that's gonna get discouraged over content doing bad. You know, like I said, I'm tough-minded and stubborn. So yeah, like, so going back though, like prep in general really wore me out like a lot. Like got like sub 3% body fat. Felt like literally crap for like a couple months after, and that's just the reality of bodybuilding in general, is that you don't feel very good when you get that lean. It's cool. I do it because I like the competition. It scratches my competitive itch that I have had ever since I was younger. That's why I played sports all growing up at the highest level that I could and possible in college. So I do it for the fun. I love doing it. I don't do it for all the other reasons, or I know it's not like the healthiest thing to do, but you know, I am very health conscious. I need to make sure that I, one, get my blood work done. I'm actually getting my blood work done this week, so we'll see what the damage is done. I haven't got my blood work done since prep, but I wanted to give like 3-4 months for my hormones and blood levels to level out before I kind of tested them and see what I needed to fix. And I'm doing that this Friday, so I don't know what type of YouTube schedule me and Elliot are going to be on. As for posting, I would love to. We did Sundays all last year. I think we might switch. I would love to switch up to like a Friday, Saturday, or even a Monday slot. And so but I want to do something where we can be very consistent, so you guys know what day I'm going to be posting on those YouTube videos. So other than that, this last year, since like the last YouTube video, I guess, you know, been doing very well. Happy, still single, not an issue, but I am still single. And went on 2 trips, I guess. I went on a family vacation in Florida, and then let's see, I went to one of my college teammates' weddings, which I have a lot of those coming up. So if you are a fine young woman of blonde hair in Houston, Texas, wanting to go to a couple weddings in the next year, I have like 5. So subscribe to this, DM me, send me your application. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, so I do want to start traveling more, and especially with doing this type of content, it's a lot easier for me to take you guys with me. Like I want to go to Arizona here soon and visit one of my really, really good friends, Nick. I don't know if he'll watch this YouTube video or not, but I want to visit him in Arizona. I want to go to LA. I mean, I work for myself now. I work from my computer, and you know, I do the best work at my house and in front of my desk and in front of my laptop where I can really lock in. But I really do want to travel, because like I told myself in college, like going into all this, like before I even got my first job, I was like, I want to make money through social media, live my life on my laptop, and travel a lot. Well, I've done all those besides travel, right? So I feel like I owe it to myself to get out and travel a little bit more in these next couple, you know, months, this next year for sure, especially now that I can travel, because I work from my laptop, and I'm in a little bit better position to do so as well. So really excited for that. As for this training session, we're about to pull up to the land here soon. I'm drinking about 400 milligrams of caffeine, and we're gonna hit this leg day. I'm really, really excited. So anyways, we're about there. I'll pull up and hand the camera to Elliot. This is gonna be, I think this kind of style of content is gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna be different, but it's gonna be really cool, because it's gonna be like kind of slower paced, and then you get to the gym and it's just like all in your face. Workout edit, boom, boom, boom. And in a realistic sense, that's my life, right? Like half the time I'm at my place, not doing anything, just hanging out, chilling alone. Then we get to the gym, we're all fired up on caffeine, you know, smells like testosterone in the air, you know, because men are just sweating, and like we just have a really good ass time, or excuse me, we have a really good time. And that's kind of my everyday life. So like having this like YouTube video kind of portray my everyday life, I think not only will give you guys a better aspect of what I got going on in my life, but it's something that you'll enjoy, and it's kind of like also like our kind of twist on like the DJI mic'd up videos, right? So we're all putting like a little bit of everything together, because like I said, Elliot's really, really good at workout edits, and I can sit here and I can talk for a really, really long time. Is the mic on? Is it like that thing moving?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're new to the DJI mic stuff, but we're getting the hang of it. First leg day ever on the channel in the history of ever. So this is gonna be very interesting. But I'm about to show you guys how strong I've gotten at legs. And honestly, it's just kind of me like showing off a little bit, but at the same time, it'll be fun. Yeah. This is my fat friend, Alec. Alec actually got me into doing a lot of the DJI mic stuff. I say this on his channel. You know, he actually sat me down and was like, dude, you need to change your content. You need to do some different stuff. You do too much like flashy edits. Just take it back and be simple with it.
It's not just you, like most people in fitness too.
Yeah,
it's
but
not a lot. It's just most people show, and it was cool at some point. And by all means, like my shoulders are pumped right now. I can't but there's a time and a place for it. But a lot of people in fitness don't really show their substance. That's why there's not a lot of like long-term, like people don't hang around for a long time. It feels like relevancy. They kind of just go up here, peak, stay, and then drop. If you want to just keep yourself relevant, like you gotta talk about everything. Yeah. Any interests you have, anything you want like in life. I talk about random shit all the time. I talk about dogs. I talk about movies the other day.
He talks about his dreams. He was like, tell him about your dream the other day.
What dream? Oh, so I take the supplement called glycine. It's like a raw glycine powder. So I get like really deep REM sleep, but I have like the most vivid, first-person, weirdest dreams of my life. Like the other day, I was, you guys ever see Beverly Hills Cop? I was like a cop. My sidekick was the cucumber from VeggieTales. He was like 9 feet tall and he didn't talk. But like, we always like, when we were driving around, we always had to be in a convertible. And he was so tall.
That's really vivid, bro.
But, like, he didn't have hands, so like, if you ever played like any of the old like NCAA football games, like when they throw the football, like, there's no arms. The football just like moves and throws. But like, it's like that too. Yeah.
So, anyways, what he's saying is basically we need to kind of dial back content a little bit and be more one-on-one. I think the industry needs that, and we kind of, obviously, like I said, with Sam Solik, kind of seen that. Like, you guys really like the more one-on-one content, and that's kind of what I want to get into. And it was really nice of Alec to like, he really sat me down and he was like, dude, like you just need to change up your content and like do X, Y, and Z. And that's why it's always good to be surrounded by people like that. He's gonna be honest with you even if you don't want to hear it. But at the same time, Elliot is gonna sauce us up a really nice workout edit today. So that's what we're good at and that's what we're known for. So we're still gonna stick to that. So let's get after this leg day. Hacked it this time of night. I usually try to go at like 5 or 6-ish at Alphaland. That's kind of like when people from work haven't really got to the gym yet. But kind of got here a little bit late today. It's all right though. It's like a maze. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna start off with one plate. Work up to, honestly I'll probably do like 5 or 6 plates. My quads have gotten very, very strong. But we're gonna start off low, work up, go to a good pump, go grub and recover. Raw dog in the iPhone 15. No case in it. I don't have any regard for society. Everyone's like doing the mic'd up videos. Look at this guy to my right. He's doing the mic'd up videos too. We're bringing a different style, different touch. All in a little suave. So anyways, we're gonna hit this for about 3, usually like a heavier first heavier set. I don't know if you guys can even hear me over this music. We're gonna try to hit a little bit of heavier set right here. Try maybe do like a 3x8, 3x10, somewhere around there. Really push ourselves. This is where we break down the muscle and fatigue the CNS, the central nervous system. We're gonna go in, we're gonna light it on fire, we're gonna torch it, we're gonna throw it in the garbage can, and we're never gonna think about it again. So I usually use belt when I get to like 315. Helps stabilize my core a little bit better. But I'm not actually one to use knee straps or like knee sleeves. Reason being, science behind when you use knee sleeves, your joints and ligaments will grow a little bit behind your actual muscles surrounding them. Because it's basically like a brace. So if you want to strengthen your knees, start off real low. Work up till you can start strengthening those joints, strengthening those ligaments, and eventually you get to the point where your muscles surrounding those ligaments are just as strong as your knees. So that's kind of how I've been. I had bad knees in college, and now I can put 405 on the bar, back squat it with no knee sleeves, perfectly fine. Bro.
Hey dude, I got.
What you selling?
I'm not selling anything, bro. I'm just giving out some stuff. Pump Daddy.
Pump Daddy, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about it.
Bro, it's like a pre-workout with a cream. So it's like a heat cream. You put it on before your workouts, wherever you're about to target.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me open this guy up. Well, dude, I appreciate you, Tommy.
Yeah, dude. Let me know how it is.
Dude, I'll plug it in the video.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, you're making content now?
Again, yeah. I got out of, so I did a prep this summer. I did like 43 weeks straight of YouTube every week, once a week.
Yeah.
I just got burnt out on it, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel that.
So like I told myself beginning of the year I'd get back after it. So.
Oh shit, where you doing it?
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, all right, man.
How you have a good one, dog?
Hey.
Pump Daddy. The world's first pre-workout cream. If you guys want to market fitness products, come to Alphaland and start handing it out for free. That's like literally the best thing you could probably do. This is gonna be my top set. I did a feeder set of 8. I'll make 2 sets of probably 6 right here. My goal was like 6 to 8-ish, but I'm gonna be able to get this pretty easy for 6, 5-ish, 6-ish. So I'm really gonna try to push it right here. And like these last 2 sets on this is really just gonna like I said, just fry the CNS. We're good. Shoot. That one's gonna leave a mark. I got one more. Six-piece chicken McNugget in the night on the old Smith squat. I want to go back and do a hamstring curl. I mean a hamstring focus, like kind of RDL. I've really been liking RDLs on the pit shark, so I think we're gonna do something like that. That's it for this. A little bit of RDL action, so it's a little hammy focused RDLs. I've been using the pit shark. Shout out to the boys at SIU, go Dogs. Pit Shark days, y'all remember me. But we use them for RDLs now. Used to use it for like kind of like a belt squat. Nah, these are really good for RDLs. One, because you can get really, really low into the movement. I can get really like almost past parallel, past my like feet with this movement. So I can really get deep and I can control it really well as well. And I like this grip. I think it just feels more comfortable. Honestly, I don't think the grips really matter too much on this. It's just kind of what you're comfortable with. But we're gonna try to run this about like 8 to 10. How's those hamstrings look back there, boys? Looking good? Cool. All right. Yep. That's pretty good. I think I could actually go up a little bit on that. We want to challenge myself on this last one. Let's throw another plate. Good pump going on. I did not use the cream that I forgot his name gave me, but my legs are feeling nice. Check this out. If you guys seen my legs on prep, you would not believe these are the same legs. Smith squat and hamstring, and then just kind of like a light, like accessory movement, like an adductor, abductor, hamstring curl. Or sometimes I'll even do the angled machine press, and I'll do it like 3 sets of 20 to like finish it off. But early in the week, I really want to focus more on the front part of my leg, and I like doing the curl or the extensions before my Smith machine squats, because it wears down my quads and it forces my legs to use more hamstrings. That's like the science behind why I do the extensions first, and it helps kind of warm up my knees a little bit as well. So nice little leg burns. You're good, bro. Don't worry about it. Whew. Yo! That'll make your vision go hazy. Whew. All right, that's done on that. Let's do some adductors and get out of here. Turns out, the adductor machine was taken, the abductor machine was taken, which that's a missing machine, so that doesn't count. Leg press was taken. So we've got 3 good movements, right? So to put a good workout together, you need to do about 4 good movements, 3 to 4-ish between each, 3 times 4, about 12 to 16 rep sets. So we're gonna end it with this, big guy. We just kind of blasted hamstrings just now. Now we're about to send them to hell. All right, 15 right there. So how I set my 2 leg days up is on the first day I try to do like a Smith squat like such, more quad focused. But like realistically, like say I didn't do abductors this leg day, I'll just do them next leg day. You know, it's not a big deal. The gym's packed, no one's fault. We'll just do abductors next week, or like second leg day this week, and we'll hit hamstrings harder this time. Woo! We ain't got much leg left. Oh. I'm struggling. As I've probably been hearing my headphones up against the mic for relatively the whole workout, and I just realized that. So I apologize. But I hope the music was good, and I hope you enjoyed the workout. Let's get this last one out of the way. That's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys. We're gonna go out. Oh, a little stumble. We're gonna go out to gym 3 real quick. Alec texted me, telling me to come out there. Dude, I want to get a picture of us too. I'm gonna have Alec take it on my phone. I want to post on the gram tomorrow. Picture of us and be like, we're back. We are back in business. The boys are back. I hope you enjoy your sushi.
I don't think I'm getting it tonight.
What do you want? Oh, when do you want to get sushi? We'll get sushi.
We got this weekend.
All right.
I gotta call. I told Scriv I would get sushi with them too, so we can get all of us to go down.
Oh, dude, I'm down. Sushi run.
Maybe like Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, just let me know. Okay. All right. Bye, stupid. All right, let's get out of here, guys. You put those down. You put those down. Don't even look up there. Like, don't even look. Don't you even dare look up there. Bro, if you were a half as good shot, maybe. You're lucky you're terrible at shooting. Huh?
I just way too much on it, or just not enough on it.
Yeah, you don't know your own strength,
I
huh?
feel like I have a better chance of making a half-court shot than I do like a layup.
I feel like the odds are like about the same.
I just got like the retard strength. Just like I go up for a layup and just.
It's like winning the lottery, you know?
Yeah.
I like shooting a basketball.
I went 3 for 10 though.
30%, man, dude.
But you see, I shot it and I turned around.
Dude,
I told her I would do it. I didn't think I made it, but I didn't see it myself make it. And she told me I made it. I was like, did I? I didn't believe it until we watched it.
Dude, good job. I gotta get out of here, bro. I'm tired.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
Where are you going?
Home. I've been sitting in my car in the parking lot for like the last 20 minutes. It's one of those workouts. You just kind of sit there and you kind of contemplate life. But we got to get home and grub. So, anyways, I had a really good workout. A really, really good leg workout. Like I said, I've been really enjoying my leg days recently, and I've been pushing them like even harder than my upper body days, which is like really, really cool. But anyways, we got to get home. I got a couple clients to catch up with, and I know some of my clients are probably watching this. I don't forget about you guys, but if I'm doing my workout, there's a good chance that I probably won't text you back. I'm sorry, because this is my time of the day. Like this right here. Oh, got in my workout on my Apple Watch. Yeah, so this is my kind of like time of the day that I get to myself, especially when you're working with 35 to 40 guys, and they're always constantly, most of them, not, I wouldn't say, oh shoot, I hope that didn't break anything. Anyways, I'd say most of them, we are pretty good. All of them are really good guys. Every single one is really good guys. Some of them are just getting started, so some of them do have questions more than others. I'd say the first month, people usually have the most questions, and by the second month, they're like, kind of on their own, and they'll just text me every once in a while just to kind of catch up with me. I have a really good relationship with all my clients. I could honestly probably tell you what every single one of them did yesterday, all 35 of them. As and not even like in a fitness or health sense, like what they did like at work, or if they were off from the gym or they're off from work, catch up with them probably pretty often. So, anyways, 18-minute drive back to the cribbo. So we're gonna have to find a better way to set up this stand in my car, because I have this stand set up in my car right now, and it keeps wanting to fall over. Oh my God, there's a car right there. Watch out, guy. So we're gonna have to find a better way. Like I said, this is kind of the first YouTube video back. We're gonna get a little bit better about it, but I'm gonna be honest, I really did enjoy. Like I told Elliot, like I enjoyed this part of my life, like making content, like being in front of the camera, like being personable, and like really talking to you guys, and be able to talk to you guys one-on-one is just like a plus now. And so, you know, I think we're really gonna enjoy this style of content. So, anyways, if you guys have made it this far, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to help the YouTube channel, because this year, 2024, we are growing this YouTube channel, and we're going to grow the hell out of it. And I want every single one of your guys' help. And so like, comment, subscribe. What do we got for dinner? All right, so I'm gonna have to pull up my Fitness Pal and see what we got working with. Where our goal is today is 230 to 240 grams of protein, around 250 grams of carbohydrates, and then around 50-60 grams of fat. So that's kind of what we got going on for today. So I'm gonna get home. I actually stopped by the gas station, but we're gonna get home, get cleaned up, and we'll kind of show you what I got to eat, or what I've been eating for like my last meal today. So this is how you know it's a good day, good leg day. I can't even speak right now. I'm so out of it. I pull up to the gas station to get gas. I walk inside, I use the restroom, and I walk back out and get in my car and I leave. And I didn't even get gas. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? So, point is, if you are remembering stuff vividly after your workout, go back in and do some more reps until you physically cannot remember your first or last name. That was just a kind of a side note. But I gotta go back in and get some more gas. So we know. Then we gotta go grub. It's like, it's 9:30 at night. We are just a tad bit late, to be honest with you, on our food. But there's a pound of beef waiting for me at the crib. All right, guys, what is going on? So we are back at the crib, showered up, got our post-workout meal, and the weapon of choice, something very simple. It's just 8 ounces of chicken and 200 grams of jasmine rice. So very simple. Jasmine rice itself is very quick digesting, fast digesting. So as opposed to a pre-workout meal where we add a little bit of fats in to slow the digestion of the carbohydrates, it's just straight protein and straight rice. All right, 50 grams of protein. I would say like 60 grams of carbohydrates. And that is my post-workout meal. Usually every single time, that's kind of what I go for. It's like 10:30 at night right now. So usually I sit here, eat this, let this digest a little bit, and then I'll have my last meal of the night. And the last meal of the night is going to be 7 ounces of 91.9 beef. So I don't usually get 91.9. It's kind of like a weird percentage. So if you guys don't know, like the percentage, like why it says 91.9, 90.10, 93.7, it's the lean to fat ratio. So 91 lean, 9% fat. 93.7 would be 93% lean, 7% fat, and so on and so on. I usually get like 90 to 93. They were actually out of 93, and so I just got the 91.9 beef from Kroger. I got a Kroger card. I actually use I use one of my old college roommates' Kroger card, or it's still, he doesn't even know it. So if he's watching this, then now he does. But I get a little bit of discount at Kroger, and I have for the last like 3 or 4 years because I use his phone number. So thank you, Brad. Then we got 200 grams of potatoes with that. So my go-to, I love this meal. So what I do is put beef, potatoes, a little bit of iceberg lettuce, some jalapenos, some onions, chopped onions, and then I'll put like some relish in it, and I'll mix that up, put some ketchup and mustard in it, and then put some everything bagel seasoning on it, and that will make, it's basically like a burger. So think about it. And it's really, really good, high in protein, very whole food, got some good veggies in it. But I like eating that as my last meal for a couple different reasons. One, beef has fat in it, and fat will actually promote better sleep. Right before you go to bed, helps you feel satiated, make sure you don't wake up in the middle of the night hungry. And then potatoes are slower digesting carbohydrates, so it also will make you feel fuller for longer. And potatoes have magnesium in them, right? So will also promote sleep pretty well as well. So that's like my go-to, nightly cap before I go to bed. Amazing meal, very clean, to the point, as whole food as it gets. And that'll kind of wrap up like the day of eating that I had. And I didn't like show you guys what I ate for breakfast and lunch. But typically for breakfast, what I'll eat is 250 grams of egg whites, 2 English muffins, and 2 large eggs. Then lunch, just simple, 7 ounces of chicken, 150 grams of jasmine rice, adding up to right around 250 grams of carbs, 230, 5 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat. So I could add a little bit of fat if I wanted to. So if I get hungry after this last meal, after this chicken and beef and potatoes, I'll throw some almonds in there, because almonds are also really good, high in fiber, and they're very good in all natural fats, and they also promote sleep. So just have almonds on me in case I need to throw a little bit of fat in there at the end of the day. But that kind of wraps up, you know, my night. Throw on like a nice rom-com. I love rom-coms. And sit here, eat my grub, catch up with the clients that I kind of missed at the gym, and then we start again tomorrow. So that's kind of my daily routine. So hope you guys like this video. It's kind of a little bit different for me to do for you guys, but it's a different style of content that kind of gets you guys to get to know me a little bit better. Kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of doing an interview or like a podcast right now. So it's kind of strange, but I do like it. I like making the content. I've missed this form of content, and I've missed being in front of the camera, like I said. So I'm really excited going forward for this YouTube channel. You know, almost 1,000 subscribers. So if you have made it this far, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to keep going all year. I really want to make this like a weekly thing at least. Maybe even get to the point of doing like 2 a week if me and Elliot can handle it. But we're gonna start at 1 a week, really find our groove, find our style, and you know, the more you guys start to like it and start to run it up, the more videos we're gonna make, and that's just how it works. So anyways, we're gonna get after this meal, watch some TV, catch up with you guys on social media, and let's do it again tomorrow.